So do you realize that when you make a year-end Christmas gift to Kensington, you're investing in bringing joy to the world, specifically to kids? Thousands of kids spread out all over this region and far beyond. And over the last 13 years, Kaleo Kids has been reaching kids as well as anybody, teaching kids how to meet Jesus Christ through the arts, through singing and dancing and prayer. And today, I want you to meet two of our newest friends, Kamaya and Lily. And as you watch their story of joy, remember this: your giving is what made this possible. You're part of this story of what Jesus Christ is doing through Kaleo Kids.
I like her personality. I like the way that she makes me laugh. I like her laugh, her crazy little silent laugh.
We could just look at each other and in our head and we're thinking something and we would just laugh. Lily is a joy seeker. She just goes around spreading joy, and Lily could come around and the whole room would just get brighter.
It's like a sister thing. Like, I consider her my sister. I consider her part of my family.
Lily has joy. She knows God. So it doesn't take anything for her to give people joy or for her to have joy.
And how did you two meet?
So we were both in 3rd grade.
Yep.
It was,
Our first year at Kaleo.
we went into a large group and we sat next to each other. One of our leaders asked us what we found like joy about.
So I said that I found joy in breakfast foods,
Breakfast foods? Like what? Like Captain Crunch?
like bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs?
And that's how we got our nicknames.
You have a nickname? What is it?
Yes, I'm Bacon.
I'm eggs.
So you two became really, really good friends. How?
We would rehearse our lines together, we would talk a lot. And then things really started to kick up when we got each other's phone numbers.
The most weirdest nights, the most weird phone calls.
We would talk about what we would like on our pizzas.
Really?
And I met her because she likes pineapple.
And I met her because she liked mustard on her subs.
So tell me what a Kaleo night looks like.
So at Kaleo night, we walk in and Miss Danielle's there all happy and bubbly. And she's just like, Lily, Kamaya. And then
I gotta see that again. How does she do it?
she's like, Lily, Kamaya. There's music and there's dance and there's drama, so it's a wide variety of performing arts.
So there's some kids who come from the school to Kaleo, and then there's some kids who come from like my church, Kensington.
I went to the school, so I'm happy that now everybody has a school partner. So people from different schools can meet different kids. That's how me and Lily met.
Now, what do you guys like about Kaleo?
Kaleo started it all for me, like everything that I know of, like meeting Lily and finding that I'm very good at acting and stuff like that.
Had you ever done anything like that before?
No.
No? And you've been in it 3 years?
Yes.
And now you're like leaders who train the other kids.
Yes.
I know that you've both gone through great, fun, exciting things with Kaleo, and at the same time, you've had hard things happen in your life. Talk about that.
So, which one was it?
The 4th grade play when I was the lead and she was the bird.
When I was the bird, the day of the play, my mom passed. So I still came to the play, and I was really like
sensitive.
Yeah, sensitive. And Lily, she was the only person, like her and Miss Danielle, that would like try to cheer me up, because like between each performance, I was just like a wreck.
Did you think about not even performing that day, or?
It never came to my mind to miss the performance. Like,
Why is that?
Because I didn't want to let anybody down, and I know my mom would have wanted me to perform and make her proud.
How did you get through it?
Lily.
What are you doing here in the middle of the night? Shouldn't you be in bed?
Well, I was asleep.
As you should be at this hour.
Well, I was. I thought that, like, this is very unfortunate for her, and I just want to make her feel like she's a part of my family and that, like, she can come to me for anything.
You've had some hard stuff too. What kind of hard things you go through?
December 22nd, 2014, I was sent to the hospital because I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. And that was really hard for me because at that time, like, I had just moved, and the only person I would talk to was like Kamaya and my sister about these type of things.
How does Kamaya help with that? Because you've had to help her. How does she help you?
Between my performances, I would have to check my blood sugar to make sure I wasn't dropping or going too high or anything. And either before or after I would do it, Kamaya would be like, "Did you do it yet?
Are you hungry? Do you need water?"
And
Really?
I'll be like, "I'm a little thirsty." She'd be like, "Wait,
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back." And then she'll run, go get her water, and she'll come back.
So you two have this contagious laughter and joy. And you both have really hard struggles. So tell me, why are you happy? Where does this joy come from?
Well, to me, joy comes from God, because God sent Lily to me, God sent my family to me, God.
Gave us Kaleo.
Yeah, He gave us Kaleo. He's just, a big piece, a puzzle piece in my heart, so yeah.
So tell me what you're learning right now in Kaleo Kids.
Joy.
The meaning of joy.
Really?
The difference between a joy seeker and a happiness hunter.
Ooh, tell me that. That sounds interesting.
So happiness is a feeling and joy is a choice. Having God's love gives you joy. God speaks to different people in different ways, and it comes in different shapes and forms. So Lily provides God's love for me. So, and that gives me joy.
And Kaleo, when we're all together, I feel like we're all bonding through God because we all know Him and we all love Him.
Where do you go to find joy? Where do you seek it?
In God.
Prayer.
I pray that some days I'll have a better day than the past one, because sometimes days can be hard.
I always pray about my current situation or something that's happened in the past that I want to be better. Like, I want to change that. So I go to God and ask for help.
Now, where do you think you two would be if there was never a Kaleo Kids in your life?
There would be no bacon and eggs. So how do you eat breakfast without bacon and eggs?
It's a really good answer. I mean, you two might not have ever met.
I couldn't imagine. I don't know where would I don't know how would I got. I don't even know.
I feel like I would be a more sad person if I didn't meet
Yeah,
Kaleo.
everything would just be like blue.
How is it that these two girls have discovered one of life's best kept secrets? That true joy, true fulfillment doesn't come from our circumstances, but it comes from Christ alone. Jesus said that it was for the joy set before Him that He endured the cross, showing us that even we, like Kamaya and Lily, can taste joy in the midst of the darkest of times. What if this Christmas we don't just shoot for being happy, but we aim for being joy-filled, and recognize that through His birth, His resurrection, and His promise of never leaving or forsaking us, we can actually live lives that overflow with joy. What if joy is nothing more than the overflow of understanding the depth of Christ's love for us?